Good morning, and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan. This is your daily Everyday Mindfulness guided meditation. Music will be provided by Dina Gurney, and she will set the tone for today's meditation. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan, and this is your morning guided meditation. That music was just provided by Dina Gurney to set the tone for today's meditation. This month's theme is Unshakable Confidence. And today's quote is from Shogun Trungpa from his book Shambhala, Path of the Sacred Warrior. Ultimately, that is the definition of bravery, not being afraid of yourself. When we are afraid of ourselves and afraid of seeming threat the world represents, then we become extremely selfish. We must try to think how we can help this world. If we don't help, nobody will. Ultimately, that is the definition of bravery, not being afraid of yourself. When we're afraid of ourselves and afraid of the seeming threat the world presents, then we become extremely selfish. We must try to think how we can help this world. If we don't help, nobody will. What Shogam Trungpa is talking about here is trusting our authentic self, leaning into our authentic self. Good morning, Dina, and good morning, Debbie. Very nice to see you. And Leona as well, and all others. Confidence comes from that place and that place alone. But there's a cost when we don't do that, and that is that we are taking something away from the world. We are focused on selfish protection. And he makes a very powerful point here about personal leadership. If we don't do the work, nobody will. Because we are all we have. We've all we've got. We like to believe that there's a human authority larger than us, moving the world in the right direction. But the reality is that each of us dots on this planet, really have ultimate responsibility about what happens. We carry that burden. Let's begin with good posture. We'll put our feet flat on the floor, hands on the lap with the palms facing upward, sitting nice and tall. Head should feel as though it's being suspended from above. Drop the shoulders. Relax the jaw. And close the eyes. Allow me to welcome you, beautiful people, into the present moment with 3 deeply satisfying breaths. Together. And allow me to welcome you to this present moment. It is the only moment that we have. And it is in this moment that we can discover our authentic self. So I welcome you to this present moment and introduce you to your authentic self. It is that still, silent voice we all carry within. It only exists in the present. We'll leave the past behind us and let the future take care of itself. Let's anchor ourselves in this present moment with our mindful breath. The mindful breath is a slowing and steadying of the breath. It's also paying attention as though our life depends on it. And it does. Paying attention to something, the breath, the authentic self, the best version of us. Perhaps a tiny mantra to draw us into the present moment, draw us into the authentic self. Let's begin with the mindful breath. We'll gently breathe in through the nose. Pause. And then gently release. And pause. We'll continue this cycle of mindful breathing. throughout today's meditation. And we'll continue this mindful breath. And we'll add the tiny mantra to help us anchor this present moment. The tiny mantra on the in-breath is courage, the bravery that Shogam Trungpa speaks of, breathing in that bravery to trust ourselves, to trust the authentic self. And we'll pause in unshakable confidence in that part of ourself. And with that, we'll breathe out compassion to the entire world. So breathing in confidence, breathing in courage, pausing in unshakable confidence, and breathing out compassion. Breathing in courage, pausing in confidence, and breathing out compassion. Let's continue the mindful breathing synchronized with the tiny mantra for a few moments. And we'll release the tiny mantra and the mindful breath. We'll just breathe normally. We'll let go of any thoughts, pictures, or feelings so that we may join together in the stillness and merge into the silence. Into the silence. And when you're ready, we'll take a nice deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Good morning. And thank you for joining us. Hello, Leona. Good morning, Dina, Deborah, and Scott, my brother Scott, and all others. Thank you so much for being willing to share this so that many, many others can join us. Please remember, I honor the best in who you are and the best in who you may become. Namaste.